Good afternoon. If you ever came upon an accident and you were the first one on the scene to try to help, you probably jumped right in. You did whatever you could. You got people out of the car. You got them safely away. Maybe you gave them a cell phone to call somebody. You did whatever you could in the moment. And when you looked back on it, you being the first one there, maybe the street was deserted otherwise. And you thought, man, if I hadn't been there, what would have happened to this person? You were there at just the right time. Or in any other situation where you look back at the timing of everything and you just say, wow, it seems like I was put there just at the right time. And maybe you were the one that brought skills that nobody else could. Maybe you brought the personality that no one else could. You were the kind of person that was needed at just that right time. And you thought, this is perfect timing. This is exactly the way it's supposed to go. Well, who was in control of that? Who had you in those places? Who brought you into those scenarios? Who put you into just the right place at just the right time? You might think, well, it was just chance. I just happened to be going down the road. I just happened to be in this place. I just happened to be talking with that person. It just all could have gone differently. It was pure chance. Really? Not the way God speaks about it. Listen to Esther chapter 4, verse 14. If at this time you keep totally silent, relief and deliverance for the Jews will spring up from somewhere, but you and the house of your father will perish. Who knows whether you have become queen for a time like this? That's speaking about Esther, who was queen at this time. But Esther really shouldn't have been queen. She got to be queen because of a terrible program that the king had. He was trying to find a wife, and he brought in all the beautiful women of the nation, and Esther was brought in, and she was found to be beautiful, and she was pampered, and she was cared for, and she rose up above all the other women and was selected to be the queen. But she shouldn't have been queen. She wasn't royalty. She wasn't of a royal lineage. She was just a regular person. So she shouldn't have been queen. She had to compete against all the other women of the nation. It didn't seem like she should have been there, should have been in that position, and yet she was. And she was because she was a Jew, and she had the opportunity to save her fellow Jews later in her life. And what is being said here is that the timing is just right. That Esther was in this position at just the right time. How did she get there? It's not mentioned here. But you know the answer. God put her there. God raised her up. God brought her to this place. God has brought you to exactly where you are at just this right place and this right time. He saves you in Christ so that you can be an impact in somebody else's life as well. Timing is not by chance. Timing belongs to God. Until we see each other again, the Lord's blessings on your day.